Hey guys, if you want access to exclusives, videos, books, and more, I urge you to go to the link you see on your screen and become a bureau today. We have some exciting things coming up. We're going to be helping some charitable causes, something that will be beneficial for both myself and other people doing good things around here. More details on that to come soon, but suffice it to say, we need your help to get that done. You'll get your name on my bureau list, and I will email you links to exclusive offers that only you will be able to have. All right, on with the video. Yep. What's up, guys? It is Thursday, early afternoon. We're on our way to see a friend. And I've got really exciting news that I'm going to share first with my supporters. So if you have supported me, if you've donated, if you're a member of my Patreon, or bought me a beer at the address from the clip you've just seen, and left me your email address, of course, you will be receiving some very exciting news really soon. And I'm not trying to be mean to anyone else, but because they have supported me, I feel they have the right to know this first. But I'm very excited. This is something that's not only going to benefit me and the teaching, but it's going to help many other causes. And I'm excited to tell you guys about it. So be looking for that email or for that Patreon video coming up either later today after you see this, or tomorrow whenever I can get it finished and uploaded. Construction going on here. And I always get asked the question every so often. People will say, I am thinking about moving to Cambodia sometime after this virus is done. If I want to retire there, can I live there on a certain dollar amount? $900 a month, $1,000 a month. And even though I've covered the cost of living previously, I want to be sure to answer those people and say yes. Someone asked about a studio apartment with good Wi-Fi. Now that's a different thing. You'll have to lower your expectations on what you consider good, because good Wi-Fi here does not necessarily mean good the way you might consider it back where you come from. Most studio apartments here will come with free Wi-Fi, but it's not going to be very good Wi-Fi. It's going to be it's not going to be that fast. You could lose connection sometimes. It can just go out for no reason sometimes. You might find a couple dead spots in your apartment that you don't get any signal at all. Because even though the Wi-Fi is free, that does not mean it's good. So there are places here that have excellent, really fast, good Wi-Fi. You know, internet cafes and things like that. Right over there is one. Biolab. Super fast Wi-Fi there. If you want to go in and have something to eat or grab a coffee or something to drink. I believe if you do that, you're allowed to use their Wi-Fi as long as you're eating or drinking something. But if you're looking for Wi-Fi that's more private, if you need to do things that doesn't require other people and a lot of background noise or background commotion, then you can purchase your own. I lost Sengwai. She's back there somewhere. Yes, you can purchase your own, and it will cost anywhere from $12 to $30, $35 a month. It depends on the speed you want. Yeah, I didn't see you. What'd you get? Oh. Good. Yeah, depending on the speed you get and what kind of package you want. Your router type. I mean, there's a lot of variables. But figure on the high end, $35 a month. And you can get your own fast Wi-Fi if you're not satisfied with the ones you get for free. Now, as far as the apartments go, they are everywhere. They are plentiful. And you won't pay for a studio. You shouldn't pay over $200 a month unless you're looking for something really new, really fancy, with a lot of extra amenities. You know, if the place has a swimming pool, you'll probably pay a little extra per month for that. If they offer room service, you'll pay a little bit extra a month for that. You know, you pay a little bit extra for all those things. So consider what you need, and take it from there. But you should be able to find a very nice, comfortable, roomy enough studio apartment with free Wi-Fi, unless you get your own, for $200 or less. That and your electricity will be your biggest expenses, depending on how much electricity you use, and a lot of that will depend on your aircon usage. Electricity is expensive here. So figure about another $100 a month for that if you plan on using your aircon frequently. As far as your food and drink, you know, snacks, regular meals, things like that, that's inexpensive too. Just coffee here, cup of coffee, iced coffee, 50 cents. You get 2 a day, you know, that's another $30 a month. If you shop locally at the local markets, between myself and Senglai, we spend less than $200 a month for our groceries because we shop at the local markets. We don't go to the big Western style supermarkets. So figure another $200 for that. And if you don't want to cook at home, maybe add another 50 bucks. You know, you can find meals all over town here for anywhere from $1, you know, up to $3, $4 per meal. And of course, places like Burger King, if that's your thing, those will run you a Western price. I believe it's $6 or $6.50 for a Whopper value meal if you upsize to medium. I believe it is. That's your decision, though. Well, let's say at the top end, 300 bucks for all your food, drink, and snacks, which is very doable, by the way. So that's $600, and then you have, if you're only making $900 a month, if you're retired, and that's your income, that still gives you $300 to do whatever you want with. Go out a few times, have some beers, you know, 50 cents. Have a few beers. You know, go visit the temples, go to Angkor Wat. Take a tuk-tuk out to a local village on the outskirts of town and see how they live. Maybe visit the local markets. I personally love the temples here. They're abundant, they are everywhere, and it doesn't cost you anything to go inside, to look around. It's very nice and generally very peaceful. We're coming up on one right now, but this one's not going to be too peaceful because they are doing road work right on the corner where it is, over by where it's located. But generally speaking, temples are a very nice place to visit. For $25 if you want, you can take a cooking class. They have museums here. Many different varieties. Most of the time they have a lot of things happening in town. Not right now, of course, because of the pandemic, but generally speaking they do. Whoa. That's how you tear up a road. Yeah. You can also get involved, if you're retired, with volunteer organizations. They provide services for many different kind of humanitarian causes. It doesn't have to be teaching English if that's not your thing. You can help with feeding children if you want, building homes for locals if you want. Animal welfare is really gaining popularity here. And there are organizations popping up all the time dealing with different social issues affecting Cambodia. So there are almost unlimited opportunities to get involved and help out and do some good while living a very inexpensive, easygoing life in Cambodia. So those were the questions I had. And I wanted to make this video to tell people, yes, you can retire and live a comfortable life in Cambodia for $900. Now, of course, sometimes people have other issues going on. You need medication. I will say this, you can find most medications here, and they will be a lot cheaper than they are back in the West. Also, your retirement visa extension will run you $300 for 1 year. So take that into consideration. That's an extra, about $30 a month, a little bit less. But if you have $900 a month and you plan to retire, you should be able to save money, have money left over at the end of every month. Should not be a problem. Of course, if you want to go out drinking every single night and you want to visit the ladies of the evening, you want a really fancy apartment with all the Western amenities, and you only want to eat Western food, then of course we're talking a whole different price range. Then you should be looking at $1,500 to $2,000 a month for all the fancy stuff. But I'm not here to judge. That's completely your decision based on the income that you have. But the question was, is it possible? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. All right. I want to say thank you to all the people who have donated, either through my PayPal, members of my Patreon, people who went to buymeacoffee.com/DDC and actually bought me a beer. I want you to know I appreciate each and every one. And be sure to check out all my links down below. You can find all the links for those things down there. You can also find links to my books if you're interested. I also provide a service on Skype. If you want to have a one-on-one Skype session with me and discuss living, retiring, or working in Cambodia, and you have very specific questions and want in-depth answers, there's a page you can go down below and it will tell you exactly how to get that process started. Simply connect me on Skype. I only charge $20 for 1 hour. There's buttons on the page. Once you connect with me on Skype, send the payment, and then there's a button to email me, let me know what time and day you want to have the meeting, and I will be there. Also, there are a bunch of good channels blogging out of Cambodia, and they'll give you different perspectives on things, different things to see, and all those are listed down below, as well as my social media. So be sure to check all that stuff out. Yep, they got all these roads store up here. A lot of construction going on. All right. People also said they wanted to see more of Seng Lai. So say hello. Say something. Nhạc nhẹ. Nhẹ. Nhạc nhẹ. Yeah. Okay. See, she says hello and then she freezes up. She doesn't know what to say, so. But yeah, people said they wanted to see more of her in my videos, but I tell her it's okay if she can only speak Khmer, but she doesn't know what to say, so. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Now we'll talk to you guys in the next one.